The views and opinions of the host and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the position of the management and staff of Guardian Network.
The aftermath of every social revolution brings about change. Cultural norms and landmarks shift as our minds and hearts expand beyond the familiar. To everything, there is a season and a time to every purpose in the land of the living. This is our time to renew, revive, and restore the hope lost to the busyness of life. This is our time to dig again and rebuild from the storms of our past on a solid footing that holds. Welcome to The Foundation.
The Foundation.
The Foundation of Howard Grant is brought to you by Alive, Burger King, Commonwealth Bank, Grand Bahama News, Prince Masters, Ron's Electric Motors, and Wendy's.
The Foundation. Foundation. The Foundation.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. 96.9 FM radio. Howard Grant in your company, The Foundation Live. We're doing all these things and being able to do these things and shut everything down and really being able to pull some stuff back. Just sit back 2 seconds. We can be able to talk about this right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I have some great people in the studio with me. We're going to have a good conversation with it. Before we do that, I got to shout out my good, decent people over at AFS Insurance Agents and Brokers. They got everything laid out for you. Make sure you go and check them out. If you're in the market for insurance, if you're in the market for those particular things, make sure you go and check them out. 341-1AFS, 341-1AFS. They got everything laid out if you're in the market for insurance and looking for that. I know that this is still sort of the beginning of the month. Today is the November 14th. Today is Small Business Thursday, so we can be able to talk about those things. Guys, before we go any further, you're going to be hearing from my guy in a little while, but MTS Rebar with the fiber polymers, we're going to be able to do that, the fiber rebar and everything that I've talked today with Avery Lightbourne, all the way from Art Development, talking to us about those particular things. And so we're going to have a good time to really be able to talk about that around 12:30, around 12:45 or so. We can be able to do that. So pick up your Guardian newspaper. All the information's in there. Housing becoming more affordable. Researcher, middle class Bahamians paying greater percentage of income on houses. Prime Minister says that listen, man, there's a lot of things going around here. The polluters should pay, as he calls for more climate financing. This is hilarious. We can talk about it a little bit more tomorrow. Politicians pledge to drive down prices. Not always realistic. This is what Bo says. Gowan Bo, our very good friend. I haven't spoken with him in a while. Hopefully I can be able to get to him and talk about it. And then man jail for sex with minor. These are things that we see often in the newspaper. The paper's a little bit thicker today. We always talk about that on a Thursday. We can be able to identify the fact that a lot of our brothers and sisters have actually passed away. And so we always kind of get this kind of an acknowledgement and a very clear understanding that our brothers and sisters are no longer here with us. And so we want to be able to give that reverence, that very clear reverence to those particular persons. And if you are one of those persons who have been tasked with the responsibility of ensuring that your brother, your sister, or your loved one is put down in class and style, I always say to you, call my good, decent people over at Butler's Funeral Homes and Crematorium. They can take very good care of you and really be able to capture the essence of your loved one, even in this transitional state. So I want you to be able to give them a call. Walk Street, they're just south of the Porter's Dock, behind that pink plaza right there. Just south of them, that's the Butler's Funeral Homes and Crematorium right there. And so you can just be able to go down there and take very, very good care of your loved one who's passed away. They'll take very good care of you. Just let them know that Howard Grant sent you down there. Guys, it's a beautiful day. Grateful to be in your company. This is Small Business Thursday. And for some time, we've been setting up this conversation. Setting up to be able to talk about embracing faith in God amid adversity, right? So all these things are happening. And I want to be able to tell you a little bit about the author. He's a 58-year-old man. He's going to be 60 next year, he says to me. And he's been married to his wonderful and supportive wife, Colette Antoinette, for the past 23 years. Out of the union, he has produced 2 intellectual and amazing children, an adult daughter and a teenage son. As the 6th child out of 7, he was always an avid reader of anything he got his hands on. books, the Bible, newspapers, and sports magazines. Today, he still has a passion for knowledge and wisdom from God Almighty. As a believer in Jesus Christ, he and his family worship weekly at one of the local Roman Catholic churches here in Nassau, and keeps up to date with domestic and worldwide news, especially those that align with biblical prophecy or Bible prophecy, to show himself approved. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to a book launching that we're going to be doing today. It's called Visionary Leader and Overcomer, Unshakable, Visionary Leader and Overcomer, Embracing Faith in God Amid Adversity. I want to introduce you to none other than Darren D. Antonio Sr. My brother, good afternoon. How you doing today?
Good afternoon, Mr. Grant. Good afternoon, Bahamas.
It's wonderful to have you here in the studio with us today, man.
I appreciate it.
I'm grateful to be in this opportunity. You gave me a call, you reached out to me, you talked to me about this fact that you had this great book, and you wanted to kind of talk about these ideas that's here, really being able to be an inspiration to others. You put this book together. This is a wonderful book. I was able to read the caption and read these particular things. Talk to me about this. What led you to this? What led you and provoked you to be able to, people just go through their experiences. But even when you go through your experiences, a lot of persons don't necessarily take the time and pen that. What made you pen this and put this down on paper? Talk to me about it.
Okay, Mr. Grant. About 2.5 years ago, I'm a shift worker. I work at one of the corporations, and I was lying in my bed, just me home. My 2 children were at school. My wife was at work. And I was just laying in the bed in the quiet. I live out east, very quiet. And it's just like someone came and whispered in my ears. Say, Darren, you've been through a lot. Say, why don't you put this book together? And maybe you can save some souls for the Lord, for the experiences that you had. So when my wife came home, I mentioned it to her, but to me, like, she didn't pay much attention to it. But I really grabbed it and I ran with it.
She said, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, she brushed me off, So I decided, I said, anyhow, I go on and Google up some publishing companies. And I came across Distinguished Publishing Company. When I phoned Distinguished, and I got a lady by the name of Sherry.
Now, you ain't put nothing on paper yet, but you called it all over the place.
I didn't put nothing up. See, with that,
it's a dangerous man.
I didn't even write the date down. And that was, bad on my behalf.
Yeah.
But I remember it was a Tuesday, and after that, like when I would talk to Sherry, we met at Harbor Bay to the coffee place where you...
Logos.
No, not Logos.
Starbucks.
We met at Starbucks. She said, I've never heard a story like this.
You're telling your story now?
Yeah, we sitting down, we having some coffee and some little eats, and she said that I've never heard a story like this, man, this could be a bestseller. She said, we've done some books, I could show you the books, what we have done, and you could decide what you want to do. So after, we had several talks, and after that she said, man, let's do it, And I could be honest with you, it took but like 2 years.
To put everything together.
Yeah, to put everything together, because we were back and forth. And then, as you write, my wife typing, and then...
So you put your wife to work even though she wasn't enthusiastic.
Right.
Yeah,
and
she
then,
got to do something. Praise Jesus.
Do something. So while I write, sometimes I go to work and have a little time. On a 12-day shift or something. I sit out, you're so quiet, your thoughts deep, And I put things together, and then in the evening when she comes home, give her some time to, I'm relaxing, whatever, and then we went at it, But she wanted me to, it's so much more I can add to that book, because my publisher tell me we probably could do a book number 2, because that's only abortion of what I've been through, but one of the things I could say is...
I want to read a little piece of this in the back here, just the caption, so you guys can be able to hear this, because this drew me in, and I wanted to be able to know more about this. It's men, we have a tendency to see some things, to endure some things, go through some things, but we don't necessarily say it. You put everything on the paper here. I want to talk about this. It says, in Unshakable, Darren Antonio Sr. takes the reader on a journey of lust, love, deception, wickedness, sickness, pain, and faith all rolled in one. The book centers on many life-changing experiences and lessons which led Darren Antonio Sr. to a humbling point of consciousness that God is real, and that when we're going through life's critical moments, whether death or life, God is always with us. The book reminds us that when we take our eyes off our problems and let God, we see miracles and the hand of God moving. Talk to me about this, because the first thing you say is lust. I need to understand what's going on. You're a married man. How much years you been married?
I've been married 24 years, and me and my wife have been together about 31, 32. You know, with my relationship, but it wasn't a kind of ordinary relationship in terms of, when I say that, it's just, I grew up in a single parent home, and my mother's very strict. She's very strict. She's still 89 and she get all the faculties.
Your mother's birthday today, you say?
My mother's birthday
Happy
today.
birthday, mommy.
Happy birthday, mommy, and I love you. And I would like to say that I will continue to love you, and when I get off, I'll take care of you.
Today, you gotta go heal your mommy today. Praise
Today,
Jesus.
right.
Get her a little piece of cake and some flowers.
Right.
Make sure mommy get a good time. Now, talk to me about this now, because you draw me in by saying lust. I think all of us as men, faithful and not, especially in this kind of a time that we live in, you see in the short skirts, the pom-pom pants, and all these things, like all the curves out, so forth and so on, even as married men. Right? We don't live in a Muslim society where all our women are wrapped up and we have no reason to lust.
Right.
There is, because we are visual creatures. And so we amplify ourselves based upon what we see, but then we got to go to Jesus and say, God, please take this from me. Take this thorn from me. Talk to me about some of your struggles that you had.
Right. Some of the struggles, this book, most of the book, I never cheated on my wife.
I like
in
how
all
you-
the 24 years.
I like this. I like what you're doing.
And we've been together 30-something years. She had never had no problems with me. We have a great relationship. We are accountable to each other. If I'm leaving work, let her know I'm on my way. If my relief is late, I let her know I'm on my way. And it's reciprocal. You know, I'm a peaceful person. We have a peaceful relationship. In every relationship, there's scrapes. But we have a peaceful home, man.
So why the need to talk about this sort of a thing that happens to men? Because, you know, right off the top, you would assume that this is a part of your relationship. Why the need to talk about lust? Was this such a big part of your development as a young man that you felt the necessity to put it in the book?
Yes, it was. I'm a straight shooter. And I am, like you said, men don't talk about a lot of things.
We don't say that.
You know, but for me personally, I am, it's like God has continued to work on me on things that He allowed me to say. I just have to say it. You know, and in terms of lust, you know, I was, like I said, I born in a single parent home, and my mother's very strict. I never had my first girlfriend until I was 26 years old.
Jesus,
26 years old.
that's heavy.
And I don't want to give all the secrets of the book, but all of this is in the book.
26 years old.
26 years old.
And that's your first girlfriend.
That's my first girlfriend,
My God.
you know. And this is where some of the problems came in.
I had a
And that is-
girlfriend in grade 2.
That is in the book. You know, when you're young and you're naive, and you meet somebody who's experienced, even though you all are the same age, you know, and you know, the relationship happened so weird. You know, it wasn't a normal relationship in terms of, you know, I used to be a prison officer at the time, and me and our brother was in the same squad. And what happened was, I used to do night classes. And I didn't have a car. I used to use a bicycle. So we got close and he used to pick me up. So this evening he picked me up. This was the World Series in October in 1989 between Oakland and San Francisco when they had that earthquake. Because I was a love of baseball, basketball, and football. I go deep in them. You know, so he took me around his sister. He said he wanted something to eat. He picked me up to drop me home. So we pull around.
You know he playing Cupid today, but go ahead.
Yeah, he pulled up to his sister's house and he said, "My darling, need to get something to eat. You know, I could drop you home, but just let me get something in my stomach." I said, "No problem."
Your sister cook.
And his sister cooked some pork chop. And,
Oh my God.
And I got there and I sat down and I asked him to turn the TV on at the World Series. So I was locked into the World Series, you know.
You didn't even checking for the woman who in there cooking.
No, she came in the front of me, brought her in front of me, introduced her. It was two sisters he had in there. Okay.
He introduced all two.
Right, both of them. He introduced me to. So it was basically us four. So I watching the World Series and the other one, I'll call her Mary. She cooking. So she came out after the food finished. She asked me if I wanted some food. You know, after she done, you know, she feed all them. And so I said, no, because I was taught all my life not to eat from people. But I didn't tell her that. You know, I tell her, no, I'm good. You know, so after the sister and the brother, after they didn't eat, they fell asleep, snoring on the floor.
They leave a whole man up in the house with two sisters and they can cook.
Right.
Oh, Lord, you had to marry somebody. Go ahead. Let me hear the story.
One of the sisters fell asleep, and he fell asleep. Okay, so that only leave the other one.
Oh, God. Praise God.
So what she did is she went in the bathroom and she bathed. She went in bed, slept, you know.
Yeah, that's old school. You got to say slip.
Right.
Praise God.
So she said to me that instead of you out here in the front room watching TV, she said, why don't you come in my room? You could watch the game from in there. You know, like I say, all this is in the books. I don't really care.
My God.
You know, so
You was over 626.
I was slightly
You
over
was a
30.
grown man.
Right.
Praise God. Let me hear this now.
So when we got in the room, you know, I fixated on TV. She turned the TV on and
You can't see nothing when the TV on, so I can't pay attention.
you know, so I am naive. I am not really focused on what's saying. All my life I had in my mind that, you know, I grew up in the ghetto, what they call the ghetto. You know where the Jumper Church, we call it Jumper Church, but it's
On East Street?
On East Street, that corner right there.
Right there.
I grew up through there.
Where they fix the alternators.
Right through the
Starter.
corner there. And I spent the first 14 years of my life through there. And I was in there, but not, I was in the ghetto, but I never thought like the ghetto. You know, so I observe, I'm a keen observer in life. I'm very keen. My mind go a million miles per hour. I take in everything. You know, in my environment, I learn my environment. I learn the people in my environment. So you're able to navigate. You know, if God is with you, you ask him to, you know, remove the scales from your eyes so that you can think that he needs and wants you to see or hear. Unclog your ears so you can hear. You know, and so the things that he needs and wants you to hear. You know, so you're able to navigate in life and fulfill the purpose that he preordained you to fulfill.
I like this.
You know?
I like this.
So you live life, you know, but when you live life on a daily basis, this is what I do. I always ask the Lord to renew my heart and mind
Every day.
every day.
Yeah.
Give me a righteous mind that I may think righteous thoughts.
Yes.
Okay? Cleanse my heart. I'm at peace with all mankind, but at war with their vices. I am not in the business. My heart is clear. I'm as light as a feather. If I die today, now I go into heaven.
You know that.
The Lord has removed everything that you need, you ask him for, to remove from you. Because all these negative stuff is of Satan. Okay? The Lord do not deal in negativity. He does not deal in negativity.
So tell me this. You've gone through a lot of issues. You know, a lot of persons will hear more about this. People, when they will know more about this. Read it. Tell me when your book's going to be launched and where you're going to be able to do this launch from.
My book is being launched on Monday at 7 p.m. at Fox Hill Community Center.
This Monday?
This Monday coming on the 18th.
Okay.
Monday coming at Fox Hill Community Center. I'd like to invite you to if you're available.
Yeah,
It
man.
could be a nice little, neat little affair.
I
Fox Hill
am very
Community
familiar
Center.
with Fox Hill Community Center.
Right.
Yeah.
It's going to be right there. And the book launch is going to be there. It could be a nice little time, so you would be able to enjoy it.
And how much you got your book going for?
My book is
Now, a lot of
going-
persons could be able to pick up the book on Amazon to be able to find about it. It's a very quick read, guys. You could be able to sit in one sitting. What's the price? $20?
$20.
$20. All right, so Monday the 18th of November 2024, Fox Hill Community Center at 7 p.m. The book launch is going to be Unshakable. This is exciting stuff, man. Let me tell you why. Because, like I said, a lot of men don't talk, and a lot of men don't necessarily, put pen to paper and really be able to leave these things. Even politicians, who we know they've gone through things, who we know we hear some things about them, they ain't talking that. They ain't gonna say that. And so it's really commendable and admirable that you've been able to put this down. Now, you had some tribulations that you would have gone through too, some health issues, some health scares, and so forth and so on. You tell me you died, how much time?
A few times.
You died a few times.
Right.
You've gone through a lot of things, medical issues, and you're still here.
Still here.
Even with this, the sound that we hear that you're talking about, it was one of the issues.
Yes, it's one of the issues. So it's in the book. So when you get the book and read it, how my voice sound coming over, that is based on a medical issue. So it's in the book. Also.
And you're still here, you're surviving, and you're strong.
I'm strong. In this life, you have to be dogged. You have to be extremely determined. Because as I was growing up, I thought the devil was trying to kill me at one time because, it's like one thing after the other, after the other, and after the other. It's like, what is going on?
You know what old people would call that? Accident prone. They would call it accident prone. They'll say, you're always in accident, so forth and so on. Now, if people want to be able to get further information on your book, I see you got Darren Antonio Sr. at gmail.com.
Right.
All right. And then there's also a number that you can call, 242-462-3694. This is exciting. 7 p.m. on Monday.
7 p.m. on Monday, and I am like this.
You will read a chapter out of the book.
I
You can read
can,
something?
if you want me to. But I'd like to say this. When you read the book, if you have any questions for me, I'm open to it.
No, I mean on Monday. When we come there, you can do a little piece of because I could come on Monday.
Yeah.
I live right around the corner. I ain't far.
That ain't no problem.
I'd love that.
Yes.
I can come on Monday.
Yeah.
But I should have already been able to read the book. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an extremely interesting story to be able to hear. I know a lot of persons like to be able to know that it's not only you going through trial and tribulation, that there's others who can share with you, and you're not crazy to believe that your faith is going to push you through. Mr. Antonio is here, Darren's here, and really being able to embracing faith in God amidst adversity. And I think that's very important that we identify those things. So just check him out. It's on Amazon, you said. Unshakable, Embracing Faith in God Amid Adversity. Check me out, GuardianTalkRadio.com. GuardianTalkRadio.com. You can be able to see the book, the picture, how it looks, and everything like that. It's very good, man. I want you to be able to come back after we do this
Right.
to talk about this. Right?
Okay.
And let some persons being able to come up with that. All right.
Right, that
And
ain't no
after
problem.
we do the book launch, see if you could give me, but maybe 3 or 4, and we could give it out to persons so they can be able to get enthusiastic about it. Is that
Right.
okay?
That's okay.
Okay, that's good, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to be able to introduce you again to none other than Darren Antonio. We're going to ingest this book, find out more about this unshakable, embracing faith in God amid adversity. I like this, man. I want to be able to commend your patience of your wife. You ain't tell us that whole story now. It's a cliffhanger. You got everybody trying to figure out, Jesus, God, the man in the room, he didn't eat pork chop. He didn't take nigh out here. You ain't even tell us if nothing going with the pork chop. She just give you white rice and pork chop. My God. Let's find out more about it. Pick up the book, ladies and gentlemen. It's on Amazon. You can be able to come to the book launch on Monday of next week, November 18th? November 18th, Monday of next week. We're going to be able to find out more about this book, and hopefully you could be able to read one of the chapters about this. This is very interesting, my brother. I want to thank you so much for being able to sit here with me.
Yes, I
Anything you want to
appreciate
say
it.
before you go to here?
Yes, I'd just like to say to everyone, right? People that say that there ain't no God, there ain't no God. But whether you realize that or not, you can say they're reading of God, but you have a choice. You know, God has laid out this, give you His choice. You have to accept His Son Jesus Christ in His free gift of salvation, or the other fellow. You either have eternal life or eternal damnation. So you could say you don't believe it, but on Judgment Day, I'd be quite interested to know what you can stand in front of Him and say. Because He's real and He's true. I have lived it. Real talk, real life.
You say you've been to hell.
I've been through the valley of the shadow of death, and He's been with me all the way.
Let's talk.
Everything that I've been through, He's answered my prayers knowingly and unknowingly. He has backed me knowingly and unknowingly. When I ride with Him. I with Him.
By God. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to pick up the book. Darren, visionary leader and overcomer. Unshakable is the book, embracing faith in God amid adversity. We got to take this quick commercial break and be right back after this.
Foundation.
The Grand Bahama News is available every Tuesday in the Nassau Guardian. You can buy your local paper at Freeport Convenience Stores, Western Bakery, DeGregory's Fine Foods, and Bellevue Gifts. Now is the time to reach your Grand Bahama market with affordable packages, including print and digital. Call GB News sales representative Kavandre at 822-6717 or message him on WhatsApp for ad rates. Classified ads are now available every Tuesday as well. Keep up with everything Grand Bahamian every Tuesday in the Nassau Guardian.
Tired of banks forcing you to use technology to bank the way they want you to? Your convenience is important. So no matter what your banking needs, Commonwealth Bank's friendly staff are always available in branch for that personal one-on-one service. But when you choose technology, our online and mobile banking app offers you state-of-the-art functionality. The choice is yours. Commonwealth Bank. Bank the way you want.
At Wendy's, we are cooling things down with our new Kit Kat Frosty. Try our traditional chocolate or vanilla Frosty topped with classic milk chocolate Kit Kat pieces. Our signature frozen dessert is not an ice cream, it's a Frosty. 100% dairy, that is. Great things happen when two icons meet. Our signature Frosty and a creamy milk only. Restrictions apply. Wendy's, different inside and out.
Foundation. Foundation. The foundation. The foundation. Foundation.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. 96.9 FM radio. Howard Grant and your company, The Foundation. I want to know more about Darren Antonio. I'm going to be able to read this book. He gave me this book, signed it up, and we're going to be able to dive into it. Well, right now, I told you you're going to be able to hear more from my guy. He's here with us relentlessly and perpetually being able to talk about preservation, being able to talk about fiber reinforcement polymers, being able to talk about conservation, and how we can be able to make those strategic steps into ensuring that we could be able to be, keepers of the gate as it relates to earth and all of those particular things that we're doing. And even your home, one of the biggest investments that you make, you got to be able to make sure that you got the rebar that ain't swelling, at the bell core, so forth and so on. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you all the way from our development to none other than Avery. You're pushing this thing again. I love this, man. I love this. Talk to me about it.
I got to push as much as I can. I think it's a beautiful thing once again to be here. Good afternoon to my Bahamian people. Thanks to all my supporters and the people that have patronized the business. Thanks to my wife for being there, sticking with me in these ventures,
a smart
man.
boy.
I love her to death,
Y'all a smart man.
Yes, I'll marry her over and over and over.
Y'all a smart man. If you don't mention your wife, you might not eat. And you know you gotta eat.
I got it.
Spiritually, physically, and otherwise. Praise Jesus. I'm not gonna fight you.
God is good. I'd just like to thank the Almighty myself. The last gentleman was very inspirational. I listened to a piece of it. So
Go buy a book,
thank God
man.
for him. Yeah, I was trying to get his attention, but I know you had to get back in here.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I'm gonna get the message
Yeah.
from you. But that was an interesting story.
Yeah.
And
you only
kudos
tell us
to
a
him.
piece of the story. I want to find out some more about
Yeah,
these
yeah,
particular
yeah,
things.
yeah. Well, faith walk is a serious thing. How it's
I know
my
that.
journey is about it. You know, faith.
As an
having
entrepreneur
faith.
in this country,
You
you
have
gotta have
to.
to have faith.
You have to have faith.
And I'm not talking about George Paul. You remember the fellow? You gotta have faith. The
faith.
You gotta
Not
have
that-
real faith.
You gotta have real faith. You
Because
gotta be.
I
deep.
know this journey, my brother.
Well, I thank all my church family. You know, those who support and pray. And I have a very solid network of persons around me like that. Spiritual persons who believe in prayer and stuff like that. So we don't know how much prayers our Grammy and them send up for you, but it's always good to have the rest of the people.
Well, you know
praying,
something?
you know.
And the prayers that your grandmother
Yeah.
and your forefathers and all these people who passed on and praying for the children they don't know yet.
It's generational, you know, it passes down. It passes down. I believe that. And I believe that's why I'm here. I don't know, a lot of times I don't know how I got here to this point in my life.
Isn't that crazy?
But as I mean, yeah, because, you know, it's just about your relationship with people. And I think that's what our main thing is. That once we could connect with people, people will support you with whatever you bring to them. It's about the connection. And that connection, you have the channel what you're going to do when you create that connection, because it could go for good and evil. That's why they have people who do bad things and they have masses of people behind them, because they know how to capture the attention of people. And so I think once you do that, people will support you. And I think I was blessed with that gift, and I thank God for that, to be able to connect with people, but connect intimately. Like I could feel your pain, right? I'm not somewhere in the cosmos hovering over everybody trying to figure it out. I am one of the Bahamas, like sons of the soil. You know, what do you say, born, bred, and dead.
Right here.
Right here in the Bahamas. So I didn't have a chance to go off to college to figure out a career, but these things that I'm pursuing, and this is not my first hurrah, but this is the one that has stick. So that goes to show you I've been at it. And it just, the connection that you have with the people makes it easier, because then people would always say, oh, you up to the next thing? What Avery up to again? Oh, Lord, what it is again? My family too, you know. They say, oh, Lord, Avery, what you up to again? Persons who are around me, business people, entrepreneurs. Avery, what you up to again? You
Always got big ideas.
You always got these big ideas. And I believe, I mean, if you could make it work, if you could connect with the people who are going to support you, because that's what you need in every business, the support. Once you get the support and you're able to catapult financially and just out there with people, then you've just created a successful business. And so I find that something like this, especially Howard, if you are satisfying a need or fixing a problem, those are the things that every entrepreneur should look into. Where's the problem? And can I find the solution for the problem that is viable, sustainable, and does it have backup? And I could say all of that with this product. So I've looked at all of the avenues, and what I never looked at before, I always was a pros guy. You know, there's pros and cons to every business. So I was always a pro guy. Everything could work. Everything could work. But I never, what I had to learn was, what is the process to make it work? So when you have a business, to have the passion for that business, but how are you going to make it work? And I had to learn that, and I had to learn that hard, through some hard lessons, that there are processes that you have to go through to make business work. And so with this, coming into this industry, construction industry, with these innovative, revolutionary applications in construction, I have the backing for it. I have the knowledge about it. And what I don't have, I know how to access the knowledge about it. We have the material and the supply for it. We have all of the specs that are needed. And more importantly, people have the problem where this is the solution to the problem. And I say, I think I have a winner here. And I'm happy to introduce this to every household, everybody that's building, even you're repairing. this is what you want to use in your homes.
I can take it 2 seconds in this direction with you. Most recently, we've seen the Prime Minister being able to take on a sort of a position to talk about climate change and how politics is being able to really stifle the fight against climate change and how things are happening. Now, today, we're seeing the Prime Minister being able to talk about the fact in the newspaper that finances, you need finance. You need to call for more climate financing so you can be able to assist in those things. The first thing I think about is sustainability as it relates to our building structures. How do we keep the people safe in this country? How do we keep those particular persons safe? How do we be able to create the infrastructure and to develop those particular structures that can keep people safe during this time? And now when you start to talk about affordability, when you start to talk about accessibility, when you start to talk about sustainability, these elements, in my mind, there should be more conversations with you as it relates to what's going to happen in the future. We're ready on this path to talk about climate change. We're ready on this path to talk about conservation. We already see how things are happening from a global perspective. This rebar that you have here, this fiber reinforcement rebar, is an element that can really be able to assist us with this forward movement. Talk to me about it.
Well, I'm happy you brought that up. Howard, what I've been doing is having the conversations with the persons that can make the difference happen. I mean, I applaud the Prime Minister and his efforts to try and get us those carbon credits. Like if it's real and we could really get it and capitalize on it, those mangroves, they're the best thing since sliced bread. The Bahamas has been blessed. We have so many natural resources that we can capitalize on, and I hope they find a way to really put it into a monetary, change it into money then, right? And to monetize these natural resources. And so I applaud him for what he's trying to do with climate change. But to your point of the conversations, we have the conversations been going on now. There's 2 years, don't forget now, first thing had to happen was an engineer. I couldn't go and present this to the Ministry of Works. An engineer had to present this. I had to present this to an engineer with the specs. I had to wait on the engineer to finish his assessment, go through it, and then submit it to the Ministry of Works. The Ministry of Works then had to get feedback from the factory or the manufacturers, checking out the specs, and then I had to actually bring the experts. I brought the experts from their countries, the manufacturer.
All this on your own dime.
All this I paid for. My wife and I, because that's our money too. You're
smart. I tell you, you're a smart man. You ain't gonna leave home.
Our money is her money, and my money is her money. So you talk about bringing in the persons that are the experts in this. So Bona Hajimaraga, he is the manufacturer, right? And the engineer and the scientist. When you talk to names like Dr. Tony Nani, these are the scientists behind the ACI and ASTMs. These are the people that write the codes for infrastructure at the table with all of these persons when it comes to what are the best products to use in construction in the world, even with the different climates. They do the study. They do the pressure testing, compression testing, tensile. All of these testings are done before all of these products come out of the factory. And so when I talked to you the last time, I said, we're in the honeymoon period of this product. A lot of people are going to come on and try to jump on and bring products into the country. There's also a protection that has to be over this with the third-party company. That's the third party that is not biased to one product. They actually vet all of the products throughout. They vet all the factories that manufacture FRPs, fiber reinforcement. Right. And so there is a grading system to say you're qualified for slabs, meaning you can't go vertical. You can only go as a slab. And so those are the things that we have to pay attention to with this early moment and this frenzy that people are having. I'm really having right now influx of persons coming in, and it's a good thing. And they're interested, especially the consumer. These are the people who are building, and they're tasking their contractors to check it out. So the contractors are coming to me. Some of them are coming with good attitude. Some of them are coming with like they just get sent to the principal's office. but that's what was happening over the time when you say the conversations. The conversations went to the persons who were the experts in the industry. Now, I could have gone to a politician or somebody and say, hey, I have these products, man. See if you could get this pushed through. and they would have to go to somebody else in the ministry who's still the experts. So that's not the route I wanted to take, because I understood that this is something that we have to pay careful attention to. It's people's lives that you're talking about. Engineers, the greatest people in the world. I got to say, I love my engineers. They are the most, I got to say, conservative. I got to say they are the most conservative people in the world, and they don't want the liability. So if you bring a new product, right? And I just learned this. I figured the engineers should have been out there exploring new products, but I was corrected the other day that we should be the ones bringing the products and seeing if we could get it approved in our country, and then the engineers could look over it and approve it, well, from the ministry standpoint. But what I want to applaud for is actually taking the time. Mr. Delancia and his team and those persons down there who embraced me and say, okay, it looks like something we could probably work with. Send me the specs. Let's get this
So
going.
they're not closed-minded to the idea.
Absolutely not. Right now at the Ministry of Works, we have persons who are making sure that these products go in certain homes. I just wanted to be a standard. So instead of beating around the bush with it, Howard, this should be the standard. This should be the standard for our building code here in the Bahamas. We should not be tiptoeing around the fact that we know steel is 8%. It's about 8% of the carbon footprint to create steel and recycle. This product is 1/10 of that 0.08. I think I'm not a mathematician, but you're talking about 1/10 of that of steel. And when you talk about recycling, you don't have to do when you do demolition. The amount of things that you have to do to get the steel out of that building, and the amount of hazards that is created by demolishing a steel building nowadays, this is a breeze if you ever have to do it in this lifetime.
So, I want to ask you this one question before we get out of here. We have to go to a commercial. But over the course of your time, do you believe that there should be a division for innovation, for creativity, for new products that can be tested solely by this particular department and will be sort of alleviate the ease of doing business for local persons getting into new products and whatnot?
I think it's an expensive product. It's always expense, right? Like we have when Florida, right? They say when Florida sneezes, we get the flu, whatever, right? These things are right there. University of Miami, they're the people who run these tests. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. We're a small island nation. We write 20 minutes, 28, 29 minutes away. If they're going to test it, they're the experts, big America. Let them do it. Save us the expense, and we go with the code. What we need to do is send our people over there to study with them instead of bringing the operation here. Send our people over there, make sure they get trained, and then bring it back here. And we now know what the numbers are, what the codes are, whatever it is. But it's going to take training. It's going to take the will to do what they need to do. And so, I just think that the building code needs to change and, give the people a chance, the steel people a chance to get rid of what they have in their inventory. I know that's a business. It's a business decision for them to go into another
Let's start
product.
the transition.
Let's start the transition because you have time. Get rid of the steel. You can't stock steel like that either because it has a time period on it.
Yeah.
Unless you stock it in something where they're deteriorating. Come on, man. Let's make sense of it if we're gonna do it. All right.
I like it, guys. In the Dugard Plaza, you can find out more about it if you're looking to be able to develop your. Please give them a call, 822-9527, 822-9527, or hit them up, 603-4506, 603-4506. Art Development, hit them up, frpbahamas.com. All the information's in there. Big visions, big ideas to do great things for conservation and forward movement in the country. Avery Lightmore, my brother, is always good to sit with you.
Thank you very much,
Hope to see you again real soon to be able to sit with us.
No steel, no big deal. No rust, no corrosion.
I like that. Guys, going to be out here. Let me take a quick break, get to news. Be right back after this.
Foundation.
At Wendy's, we are cooling things down with our new Kit Kat Kat Frosty. Try our traditional chocolate or vanilla Frosty topped with classic milk chocolate Kit Kat pieces. Our signature frozen dessert is not an ice cream, it's a Frosty. 100% dairy, that is. Great things happen when two icons meet. Our signature Frosty and a creamy milk chocolate taste of Kit Kat. Available for a limited time only. Restrictions apply. Wendy's, different inside and out.
Great news! Ron's Electric Motors' new location on Cowpen Road, right next to Island Luck, is open Saturdays and Sundays. So for those needing repairs on electric motors, generators, welding machines, water pumps, battery chargers, electric lifts, transformers, and power tools, Ron's Cowpen Road location can have you up and running on weekends. Don't forget, you can post on Wolf Road and Claridge Road, and now Ron's new location on Cowpen Road. Dial 356-0249 or 323-5267.
This is Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news, intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversation. 96.9 FM.
Foundation. Foundation. The foundation. The foundation.
Gentlemen, 96.9 FM radio, Howard Grant and your company, The Foundation. It's a beautiful day. Every light bulb is in the house with us. I know that he forgot to shout you guys out. I nailed it tonight at 6:30 right here on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Nailed It's going to be with Debbie and Leonard Sands. They're going to be talking tonight about those things, and Avery Lightbone's going to be on with them this evening. So 6:30 tonight. Go and listen to Nailed It, talking a little bit more about construction and those particular efforts that we've been talking about. Well, you know it's a Thursday, so on a Thursday you always want to be able to hear everybody here, see me. Boy, Howard, you know I just enjoy you, boy. You and Ian has been making me laugh, boy. My God, you and Ian has been making me laugh. Well, Ian got all the jokes, especially when he's telling you about the Babbitts of East Street. He needs to stop. It's just too much, right? It's a beautiful day, ladies and gentlemen. In the studio with me is none other than Ian Thomas, all the way from Direct Market, is talking to us about what's new around town. Say good afternoon to people, my brother.
What's going on?
I think everybody's good. It's good to see you.
As long as you say
You got your Betty Boo shirt on today.
I got my Betty Boo, but this is my son's shirt. He was like, he called me, he's like, Daddy, I heard that you were wearing my shirt around the house. He said, that is a classic shirt, because he goes to these vintage stores and purchase stuff. So I guess I'm just wearing it.
So you didn't wear it in the house anymore?
I ain't wearing it in the house no more.
So you said, okay, take it vintage. Okay,
yeah.
perfect. Okay.
So it's a cool shirt. It's a cool shirt. I got to get straight into my spiel. Good afternoon, Thomas. And I am from Direct Marketers. Direct Marketers, of course, is a marketing company where we specialize in radio, TV, print, social media, and e-blasts. So if you have a business or a business idea and you want to know how viable it is, please feel free to give me a call at 552-0212. 552-0212. Dial 552-0212. That's 552-0212. We did it. We nailed it.
Nailed it.
I mean, in that synchronicity, we were like right there, man. It was good, man.
Yeah,
we did good. I'm ready to cut the album. Gonna cut the album. Dre's gonna do the backup. Yeah. And I got Christina Aguilera doing the ad-libs.
Well, we got to go with Mariah's Christmas time.
We're going with Mariah. Census that. Yeah, Mariah. Yeah, I think that's a better, more appropriate choice. I was carrying on. Hey, Howard, man, listen. I was in the hood 2 days ago.
Your car?
No, in the hood. I was deep in the hood. And the people love you in the hood.
In the hood?
Yeah. Now, there's another guy on the radio who's the leader of the women's dem. But these people ask me, are you prepared to be leader of the Junglers?
Ooh, me?
Yeah. Are you prepared to step up to be leader of the Junglers?
I can do it.
You can be leader of the Junglers?
I can do it. If they give me a red wig and...
Yeah, but listen, the Junglers love you, Howard.
Yeah,
I tell you, yeah, man. Every time they go in the store, they get the little backward, the little beanie. They get it, they get us. They say, yeah, we love Howard. They get us. And then they get a Funyun and a grape soda.
And a grape soda.
And a grape soda.
Not orange soda?
Not orange soda. They like grape soda, though.
Okay, good.
Yeah, man. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, man. Hey, I got to get straight into this. Howard just called me and I say, Ian, come down here real quick. Listen, my pharmacy. This is my pharmacy of choice. Howard, do you know which pharmacy it is?
No, how can I know?
You're supposed to know, man. I used to talk to you about all kind of things. Centerville Pharmacy, man.
Centerville Pharmacy.
Centerville Pharmacy.
I do know this.
You do know this.
Yes.
When people ask me like which pharmacy, that I use, I always tell them I use Centerville Pharmacy.
People ask you this. They
walk up to me and they say, "Hey,
what pharmacy do you use?"
Yeah, they go, "Hey,
Out of the blue.
I'm at a bar having a drink. Hey, what's your sign?" And then they go straight into what pharmacy? What pharmacy?
This shows your credibility.
This shows my credibility.
Okay, cool.
What pharmacy? What pharmacy is used to get rid of this rash?
What? Okay, go ahead.
Man, go to Centerville Pharmacy, man. At Centerville Pharmacy, your prescriptions can be filled quickly and easily. Just like in one phone call, man. You give them a call and they can have it ready for you, and you don't have to wait. It's not a long wait. I always tell this story of this one time during COVID that I was down there and it was after COVID, and I saw a car pull up and I was wondering why the people didn't go inside. I just saw the people, the pharmacists and other people who worked there coming out and bringing this lady a medication. I was like, hey, that's cool. And they were like, no, we didn't just start this during COVID. This is what we do. We have relationships with our I guess you want to call them, you still call them customers, don't you? Yeah, they're customers. They have relationships with their customers. So if you want to feel special, I want you to go to Centerville Pharmacy. It's a family-owned company. It's the Albreys. I love them. Just got off the phone with Raymond Albrey. Shouts out to you, Raymond, and the entire family. I mean, everyone's down there, and they're doing a wonderful job. If you want over-the-counter meds to make yourself feel better, check out Centerville Pharmacy. They carry 7 C's. And Halaborange. Remember Halaborange? Halaborange. Yes. They got 7 C's. Halaborange. That makes you feel so good. Halaborange helps you build your immune system to make you feel better quicker. Not to mention, they got brands like Good Sense. That's excellent for getting your zinc intake. At Centerville Pharmacy, you can also get all the meds you need at the best prices possible. Go ahead, talk to me.
I took some elderberry.
Elderberry. I remember. What is that good for?
I don't know, but I feel so good taking that.
It just did? What, energy or what? Or
Yeah,
what?
I feel. I don't know. It just made me feel. I felt like on edge and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That in conjunction with the other stuff I told you was taking. I took some elderberry, man. That
Tried it. I mean, so where'd you get it from?
Well, they got the pharmacy, but they got the chewables and they got the other stuff, and I'm sure Centerville has all those.
Okay,
stuff.
well, I'm gonna ask.
I was
them.
at Centerville the other day.
Okay.
Yeah, because I stopped by.
Which one? Because they got 3 locations. Which one?
Is the one in Palmdale?
One in Palmdale.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know that they have 3 locations,
I
I'm going to
didn't
tell
know
you
they
right
had
now.
3.
They got Collins Avenue,
Yeah.
opposite the Hart Center, Mackey Street and Wilton Street across from Tops Lumber Yard. And also, they've taken over and they are at Prescription Center on Rosetta Street, opposite the former, people don't like when I say old Starbucks, the former Starbucks right there in on Rosetta Street. And once you go there, I mean, you're going to feel so much better. I saw
It's
something
like
on
a salad bar now or something like that.
Yeah, there's a salad thing there. But what I was on TikTok the other night, and I said, maybe last night, 2 nights ago, and I sent this out to somebody because the same son whose shirt that I'm wearing right now, he wasn't feeling well, and he's in the States, and he had this terrible pneumonia. And then I spoke to my lawyer 2 days ago, and she said her niece and her nephew had the pneumonia at the same time. So I saw something that there's walking pneumonia happening right now. Are you familiar with that?
Walking pneumonia?
Yeah, if you want to go, are you on? You can Google it while I'm while I'm talking.
Pneumonia?
Walking pneumonia.
My daughter doesn't feel well today.
I'm serious.
And
yeah,
my baby girl. So the 2 girls in the home.
That's what I'm trying to tell
They're
you.
not going to school, but something like that. I don't know whether this is. They don't know.
Well, that's the name, and it's been trending for a couple of days or so, at least. So
Walking pneumonia.
yeah, about 2 days, about a week or so. Walking
Wow, that's
pneumonia.
crazy.
I guess you know how the symptoms, what the symptoms are with the hard to breathe and all that stuff.
Really?
And so, ladies and gentlemen, you're not feeling well, go down there, go check out Centerville Pharmacy. Talk to them first before going ahead and booking a doctor's appointment, because doctor's appointments can be kind of costly, and you could probably alleviate some of that and just going there. Hey, these are my symptoms, and they can say, hey, this is what
Something
you're
over the
probably-
counter.
Something over the counter can possibly help, like your elderberry, like you just spoke about. So
No,
remember,
see, but you got to be able to take a lot of persons, especially as we age, they neglect the sort of an idea of being able to take their vitamins and supplements.
Oh, I take my vitamins every night. Yeah.
You got to be able to take them.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about your bedroom bully, sir. You're doing too much. You're doing too much, okay? No, but
Those
you
are
gotta take it.
vitamins. Go
Right,
ahead.
it's vitamins.
Those are vitamins. You know what? Vitamins.
Oh, okay. Well, the vitamins, right?
The vitamins.
The vitamins, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but so you got to be able to take that.
You got to, yeah.
And
definitely.
I have started my regimen most recently, and I really feel energized.
Well,
I feel good, man.
Yeah, because a lot of people, and you need to stay.
I wasn't taking my, because I figure,
Yeah.
you could get your supplements and whatever you need from eating your food.
Right.
But as we grow older,
Right.
we need to be able to ensure that we have the proper fiber. So you
Correct.
got to take your colon cleansers. You
Good.
got to be able to take those particular things to be able to clean out your colon,
And
right?
all of this is,
so
you
it
can find this right
ingest
there at Centerville Pharmacy.
in
Go
your
ahead.
system properly, right? You got to do these things.
Okay.
Because as you get older, you got knee issues. You got to be able to take
You got
some
all
for
kind
that.
of different stuff. You absolutely
Joint
you
issues.
are 1,000% correct, ladies and gentlemen. Like I just said, and Howard is here, and he's saying, listen, you got to take care of yourself. First step, of course, is going to. After that, and he prescribes something. You want to go to a company, a pharmacy that is it's been around for years.
Trusted.
It's trusted, and it's proven. And you want to go there and check them out, and they have absolutely great prices. But they have everything that you're looking for.
And
so
they
you
will
don't-
stock too.
Yeah, always stock. You don't have to go here,
you know what I
get
like
one
about
thing
them?
from one place and then go someplace else.
I really
Yeah.
like about them is that they have a warm environment. Every time I went to them,
Definitely.
when I was working on the top of the hill, I would go there quickly,
Right.
to get something, right,
Uh-huh.
and then I'd go,
Okay, yeah,
whatever, right.
yeah.
And hey, Mr. Granby, Elvis is listening to you.
Right.
It's a warm environment.
Mhm.
And it's great for customer service. So I could always encourage people to be able to go there and check them out.
Yeah, I mean, I've been using them for years. My mom, I got cousins and so forth. They go there. So, like I said, it's a pharmacy that's been around for years. 3 locations. Once again, you can check them out on Collins Avenue, opposite the Hard. One's on Mackey Street and Wilton Street, across from Tops Lumber Yard, and also the prescription center. That's on Rosetta Street, opposite the former Starbucks. Aubrey family, you know how we do this. I love you guys. I feel like part of the family.
I did not know they had 3 locations.
They got 3 locations, and they right there to serve.
What's the numbers?
And the phone number. You know what? They don't like me to really talk about the phone number. I used to mention the phone number, so I don't even have it in front of me. But you can go ahead and check it out online and Google it and so forth. But go check it out online, and you have the locations. Get the phone number in a little bit, probably when we get on a break and so forth. Also, this week I was talking to my brother, my buddy. He's like a brother to me.
Somebody text me.
What's that?
Somebody text me.
What did they say?
I remember Elder Berry.
Oh.
He used to preach at my church.
Oh, that's a good one. I was just gonna say that. You all suck.
You so stale. It's amazing, right? Go ahead.
Elderberry used to sit right next door. Used to sit right next to the different Mother Gannap.
It ain't Barry, They call him Barry.
Mary?
Yeah, they call him Barry. His name is Elder Barry.
Elderberry, yes. Good fella. Used to wear that used to wear that hat leading to the side. Always beat you when you chew in government church. Hey, listen. Hey, Howard, don't be embarrassed when I tell you one of my clients has gas. Now, I know how you feel about it. I say this before.
I have no problems with people having gas unless you're in a small room with me.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want gas like my client, you want to call Propane Plus.
Okay.
Their phone number is 605
I see what you did
4453. 605-4453. 605-4453. They got a WhatsApp number too. 427-6908. 427. Now, this is true, Howard. I thought about you.
605-4503.
605
605-45.
4453.
4453.
That's Propane Plus. Hey, listen here. Isn't it so ironic? We could use the word like, isn't it ironic that every time, it's probably like the weekend or maybe late in the night, you're cooking, you're frying some
You cook late
fish.
in the night?
Okay, at different times. Or on a Sunday. Let's just say you're cooking on a Sunday. You're frying some fish.
Are you pregnant, sir?
I know the test ain't back yet.
Go to Centerville
Pharmacy, get a
pregnancy
test.
test.
Pregnancy test.
Check yourself out, okay?
I'm pregnant with ideas.
Cooking late in the night? Go ahead.
But listen, your gas is going at the most craziest time.
On Sundays.
On Sundays.
For your big meal.
That's what I'm trying to say. You might be frying your fish or frying your chicken. You have something in the pan of macaroni in the oven. And you say, well, mother say, babe, what happened, babe? Gas out. John O. What they could do? Quick, give me the phone book. Hey, we're in the 2000s. We don't use phone books. So you go
You
online.
have phone books in your house?
I use them to stand up on, get to the next level,
Go ahead.
high dishes and everything. Listen, your Propane Plus, they got a great deal right now. They're located Neema's Way, Gladstone Road. Right now, you can get a 20-pound tank. You listen now, it 20 with gas to the rim, high quality gas, $105 with a 5% discount. You get 100 pounds filled with gas, $410 with a 5% discount. You need a 50-gallon tank filled with gas, $1,750 with a 5% discount. 120 gallons filled with gas, $2,420, 5% discount. You could also ask about their refills. You can go down there and get your stuff refilled. But this is the best prices right now. Brand new propane tanks filled with high-quality propane gas. Tell me you like that or what? You like that?
20 pound for $100?
20 pounds filled with gas, $105.
Hold on.
5% discount. Go, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
I got a 100-pound tank home.
Yes. You want to fill with gas?
I sure that's a 100-pound tank.
Yeah, that's the big cylinder, whichever.
Big boy.
Which
It's
one?
a cylinder, this little tube.
Man, you can't just say like the not. Let's just
There's
say
a
the
little
normal
small little one.
It's a small one. That's a 20.
That's a 20.
Yeah.
That only costs $19. I show your numbers wrong.
I'm trying to tell you, 20 pounds, a brand new tank.
Oh, the actual tank, not the
John,
full
no.
up. Oh, you mean the actual tank? The tank has come with it. So you got to be able to articulate these things and make me understand. So you give me gas on the tank.
I don't have air problems.
I gotta have air problems today. You giving me gas and a tank for $100?
Yes.
Oh, that's excellent, man.
Howard,
Okay,
you
I'm
get
not
the tank.
Yeah, put it
What are you
together.
gonna do? Just go there and get a handful of gas?
Well, I thought I can bring
Put
my
this gas.
tank to you.
You bring in one bag. Put my gas up. That's a wide. But
No. You know, sometimes you carry for a refill.
you can do refills also. But I'm telling you, you want a brand new tank, brand new. You're moving into a house, or I've seen some things where a lot of people
They hook
have
it
been.
up too?
I'm not sure. No, you'd get a gas guy to do that because sometimes you want to run the lines. I'm saying this because I know because I had to run a line for my generator, and then you need a guy to come out there to run the line and put on the pigtail and all them different stuff. You know, but everything's like that,
I know
right?
that.
Yeah. So I want to talk about that. I just want to talk about the brand new tanks that they have that's coming
And where this is
filled
now?
with propane. They located on Neema's Way, Gladstone Road. Neema's Way. It's of course, when I say Neema, you know Neema's on that road. So on the Gulf of Gladstone Road, the location Neema. So yeah, I think that's a little road that they named that Neema also. And you go through there and they're down there at the end.
I never been to them.
Okay, well, you got to go check them out.
I
It's
gotta
called
check 'em out.
Propane Plus. You guys, you want a gas tank? Somebody might have gone in your yard and carry it. I seen a lot of that online.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I seen a lot of that online. People go there and carry people gas. Some people didn't get a chain up and everything. You want a gas tank? Don't go buy one of them old gas tank would might be leaking and stuff like that, and you're buying somebody else's problem. Get a brand new gas tank. That's what I'm telling you right now. As I'm telling Howard because he just thought it was just the gas. Get it right now. 20 pounds, filled with gas, brand new tank, $105 with a 5% discount.
You can't beat this, by the way.
100 pounds filled with gas, brand new tank, $410 with a 5% discount. 50-gallon tank filled with gas, $1,750, 5% discount. And you might have a restaurant or something. You need 120 gallons filled with gas, brand new tank, $2,420 with a 5% discount. And like I said, you can still go down there and get these things and get your tanks refilled and so forth. So it's a wonderful thing.
Let me
give the
take a
phone
quick
number.
break.
Can I give the number really quickly?
Yeah, quick.
53-605-4453 and 427-6908.
Okay, when we get back, we can talk more about this. All right, guys, we're sitting here with Direct Market. This quick break. Gonna be right back after this.
The foundation.
The Foundation with Howard Grant. We'll be back right after this.
Do you have uncontrollable debt? Are you ready to make that move to Fidelity for a stress-free future? These loans have a built-in savings plan that pays you unbeatable interest. Ask about our debt consolidation loans today. Call 356-7764.
Fidelity, we're good for you.
Everything everything is bigger and better at Burger King Nassau. When you have a big appetite, BK has a royal deal for you. Get a flame grilled double Big King Jr. or an original chicken sandwich plus 4 chicken nuggets, small fries, a drink, and a fresh $9.95, including that. The royal deal was built for a big appetite, and at $9.95, including that, it's a steal of a deal. Go big and enjoy the BK flavors you love with the $9.95 royal deal at Burger King Nassau.
Mommy, guess what I did in school today?
Hold on, sweetie. Mommy's sending a text.
But Mommy, my teacher said that you're not supposed to text and drive.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, look, Mommy, the Smith twins. Mommy, watch out!
In 2017, approximately 54 people died as a result of traffic accidents. A percentage of these fatalities occurred as a result of texting while driving. Taking your eyes off the road for 5 seconds can increase your chance of crashing. Remember, even the smallest voice counts.
Texting. Brought to you by UB Radio and Guardian Radio 96.9.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Foundation.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, 96.9 FM radio. Still sitting here with none only from DeBark Marketers. My brother, you was telling us about the propane. Now, listen, I got to be able to confess. I thought you were telling me about the propane gas itself as opposed to the tank filled with gas.
No, sir.
So essentially what you're saying to me is that this tank is $80.
I mean,
because the gas is $20 in it.
If you want to break,
No, I'm gonna break it down. This is value for your money.
It's big value for your money. That's why I hear talking about it, because they say, Ian, you got to get
Christmas time.
You got to but before Christmas, you got Thanksgiving.
Everybody don't cook for Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. I thought people do. Sorry. Yeah, but
you got a handful of people who cook for Thanksgiving,
and then the rest go.
But this Christmas time.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and you got to get yourself a gas tank, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, if you've been experiencing some problems, maybe a hole in one leaking or something like that, or you're moving into a brand new house or an apartment and you say, we need to get a gas tank, give them a call, man. Propane Plus, right there, Neema's Way, Gladstone Road, 427-6908, 427-6, or call the office at 605-4453, 605-4453.
And this is excellent because you got family members on the family violence who you want to be able to hear about it. Who, Charlie, this gas tank really going bad. Mm-hmm. You got your family members out there who may not necessarily be able to afford a quick fill up every 2 weeks with a 20 tank, because that's how some people live it.
Yeah.
But you could do them a good solid for Christmas.
Yeah, man, ladies and gentlemen.
Send one in 50-gallon tank.
And to the family islands.
That's 6 months worth of gas. That's more than 6 months worth of gas.
Man, that's plenty gas, man.
That's a year.
Yeah.
My 100-pound one.
Yeah.
My 100-pound one.
Correct.
That has last me about 7.5 months.
Oh, that's good. That's good, Howard.
That's 100-pound one.
Yeah.
Now, I was thinking about getting a dryer that I could be able to
hook up into that. Yeah. Well,
right?
if you need to, you call me and I'll let my guy connect the lines. Because you got to get new lines if you want to do that.
But I haven't determined whether or not I want a gas dryer or not.
Well, you figure it out. I mean, I guess you're going to crunch the numbers.
I can figure it out.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
But what I'm saying to you is that these tanks are excellent.
Absolutely.
You could send one of them to the family of Ireland.
You can send it to the family islands. I did that for an aunt. And I got myself for the generator what I had to replace. I got myself the 100-pound, and I'm very happy with it. Some people online were selling used ones. They say I could buy that at a cheap price, but problem. Let me just buy a brand new tank. Let me buy a brand new tank.
There's the exception and there's the rule. The rule is something wrong with this if somebody wants to sell it.
Yeah, but it's like I tell you, a lot of people have just been going and taking people's tanks, and a lot of people in radio land, they can attest to that. So somebody don't want to contribute to somebody losing a tank, in an unscrupulous way. Yeah, man. So go down there and check them out, man. Yeah. And you talking about gas, dry, and all these different stuff. I'm so glad you're talking about saving money. Sky Solar. You know, we always talk about Sky Solar. You guys out there building, renovating. You want to bring your home or your building into the past the 21st century, in the newest century, into the Elon Musk century. You want Sky Solar and Power. They're located on Blue Hill Road. I always tell you they locate on Blue Hill Road, but I got some brand new news for you today. They get a new location. Ever since I've been coming on the show, man, they've been doing so good there. They opened up a new location. They said, thank you so much to you and Howard Ian. He said, y'all is really carry on by, and people call like crazy when you come on the radio. Their new location is on Village Road, right down the road from you, Howard, on Village Road, in the Village Road Shopping Center, right next to B.O.B. B.O.B. is the bank now. Not a guy named Bob just hanging out, but next to B.O.B.
Hey, what's your name?
B.O.B.
I'm Bob.
Bob. You say, where you at?
Robert, wait, where's Sky Solar? It's right here, right?
Yeah, it's right there. You can't see
So you
it,
stand here all day. Robert, find something.
You was my location. Hey, listen here, man. You want solar. I ain't get no solar by me yet. I can't even tell you about that. But I got a quote. And I've turned on Sky Solar. And I've turned on many of my clients to Sky Solar. So I'm in the process of getting that done. Hopefully, if God's willing, in the new year, I will get me some solar. At least I'll start my solar journey. Yeah, and you too. I want you to start getting solar also. So you start with a couple of panels, then a couple of batteries, and the inverters, and all that good stuff, and you just keep on adding on and adding on. And
I want to do
that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we want to.
I'm thinking of a project that I want to be able to do, not here, but back home.
On the island, yeah.
Back home.
Uh-huh.
And I'm thinking that I want it to be sort of independent. That if anything happens, that I can still be able to
self-sustaining.
function. So I'm thinking Skylink.
Yeah.
I'm thinking solar.
Yep.
I'm thinking, water pumps, generation.
You got it. Filtration systems, everything.
I'm thinking all this stuff.
Well, if you while you start your journey with all those other things, and you say, hey, where am I going to go for my solar? You're going to go to Sky Solar. Like I said, let me get the phone number really quickly. 809-3491. 809-3491. Now, that's the number and a WhatsApp number. Now, that WhatsApp number I just gave, he is doing something amazing, Howard, just because it's you. He says, Ian, we're going to do a giveaway. I'm doing things backwards nowadays. The giveaway, you WhatsApp that number, 809-3491. You can win a solar fan or a solar light. So besides having great prices, you can win a solar fan or a solar light. People have been calling me all the times for solar fans. I didn't know where to get them from. Now I just remembered that Sky Solar has them. So you guys want to go and give them a call down there. You can also check them out on Facebook and Instagram. You want to go online to www.skysolarpowerbahamas.com. Check them out. That's the website. And they've done something amazing. They've implemented online payment to make things easier for individuals. So I know many people out there are tired with high electricity bills and unplanned blackouts lasting hours. You want alternative? You're looking for a reliable solar company? Check out Sky Solar. The company is staffed with properly trained installers and servicemen and women. I would assume that's that's just going to take care of you. Whatever your needs are. So I'm begging you to use my solar guys. Right now, they want me to talk about, they carry solar generators in 3 sizes. They have the 3, the 6, and the 15 kilowatt that can run your fan, your charge your devices, turn on some of your lights. Your lights can be on. And if you get the big 15 kW, that could run your fridge and all. So all these different things down there. 2 ways to charge it. You can use the cigarette lighter that you have in your car there, and you can use the outlets in your home, to go ahead and charge up certain devices and so forth. But what I really want to let you guys know, you have to think about this. Solar adds value to your home. It adds value to your home. Get off fossil fuels. Simultaneously, while doing that, you're going to be saving the environment. Howard loves it. And this is going to result in you using sustainable power. for your entire life. This guy is laughing and I know he's so happy about it.
I mean, I'm just laughing at my same environment shirt.
I saw you with your saving environment shirt. Only you could prevent forest fires.
This medium one that I wear.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen here, man. So transform your home, your business, your church, or any property you have into your own power generating unit. Check them out in Nassau. And you know, if you guys are in the Family Island and you want solar, you want to give them a call. Once again, let me give you the phone number. It's 601-2003, 601-2003, or 422-1698, 422-1698. But I want you to WhatsApp them right now, and I want you to say, "Sky's the limit." Sky's the limit. WhatsApp them right now at 809-3491 and win yourself a solar light or a solar fan. I know you like a solar fan, Howard.
That's the first thing I thought about.
I know that because you said that to me before. You want a solar fan.
I can't sleep without the fan, you know.
No? Even if you have an air conditioner on?
Especially with the air conditioner on, I need a fan.
Well, you like that ambient noise?
Yeah.
You like that noise, yeah. Yeah, me too. I like the noise of the air conditioner.
Listen, I don't want to hear if my wife decides that she's tired and she wants to snore tonight. If my children run into the bed and they get their leg all over me and so forth and so on, I can't sleep if I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I need something to distract me.
You had
While
me.
I laid in the bed thinking about things.
You had me at the frog going rat, rat.
I'm sick and tired of that.
I mean,
I want to spray some salt outside.
You have
I'm sick and tired of
frogs
these
making that kind of noise. Rant, rant. Okay. So this is way more than I bargained for, ladies and gentlemen. This is way above my pay grade.
Is the WB frog?
WB, yeah, that's a WB frog. Man, listen, so you can get solar lights, Howard. You can get solar fans, solar panels, along with all the accessories that you need, plus the best brands of inverters, batteries, charge controllers, not to mention solar and propane water heaters. You like that?
I like that.
You like that now? That's what people have been asking for. I got to say this again now, ladies and gentlemen. You can get solar lights, solar fans, solar panels, along with all the accessories to go with it. You can get the best brands of inverters, batteries, and charge controllers, not to mention solar and propane water tanks. That's a great way to go. Solar and propane water tanks. Another thing that's available at Sky Solar, payment plans and layaways. Plus, they offer free consultations. So I already had my free consultation. Howard, you can give them a call and let them come out there and look at your home.
I get a pass when they go home.
Yeah, look at your home, and I guess they'll get is it schematics? That's what words you want to use when they get the layout of your house?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the schematics of the roof so they can know how to place the panels. Because, you know, I think you where the sun's coming up, sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So they'll do all that stuff.
You remember that? You're good.
Yeah, man. I do.
You're
that all the
good.
time. Yeah, man. I go to the beach and check out the sun in the morning.
Do you know the never eat shredded wheat?
Yeah, never eat shredded wheat. Yep, they taught us that in grade 6. Yeah, boy. News. Never eat shredded wheat. No, news another way. Never north, east, west, south.
Yeah.
Did it like that. Yeah. But Sky Solar, man, you guys want solar, give them a call. Like I said, 2 locations. They're on Blue Hill Road, Tree Buildings heading north after S.C. McPherson. Tree Buildings heading north after S.C. McPherson. And their brand new location on Village Road Shopping Center, in the Village Road Shopping Center, right next to B.O.B. Phone number 601-2003, 601-2003, 601-2003. And WhatsApp them at 422-1698. And the other WhatsApp number where you can get the free solar fan and free solar light is 809. Say it.
809-3491.
Man, you got it, man, Howard.
Yeah, because this was the gift, but you need that.
Oh, yeah, you need that little thing.
809-3491. Guys, quick break. Going to be right back with Ian after this.
The foundation. The foundation.
The Foundation. We'll be back. Right.
For fast, reliable, and impactful printing services, look no further. Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life. We stand by our quality products that is second to none. Our affordable pricing and friendly, efficient staff makes Printmasters the ultimate choice for all your printing needs. We can deliver any type of printing services, from banners to booklets to business cards. You name it, we can print it.
Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life.
Located at the Nassau Guardianville, telephone 302-2361.
Boy, why you look so mashed up like clothes at the washer?
No, boy, just a hard day, boy.
Hard day? What happened? The breakfast lady ran out of tuna and tea.
We need to start joking with everything, you know. This serious, boy. This real serious, boy.
Boy, what's serious? Tell me.
All right, well, today, boss gave us, boy, one big contract. And nobody else get a chance and nobody say nothing.
Boy, you know that ain't right. You know government contracts ain't supposed to go that way.
Yeah, but nobody's saying nothing. Boss man just tell people to sign the papers. Then he send me to meet his boy downtown and collect this envelope.
You need to tell somebody. You need to become a whistleblower.
You know I was blowing a whistle like be drunk all my life in Jonquil.
No way. A whistleblower is someone who tells people what they see when they see something wrong happening at work.
But I ain't no whistleblower and I ain't no snitch. I still white there, you know.
Boy, ain't nobody can know it's you. All you gotta do is call Crime Stoppers, or you could text them from inside the Crack Crime Bahamas app. They don't ask about you, and your call goes straight through to Miami, so nobody know you is. And if you text, your message get mixed up like Kong Salad.
Call 328-8477 from Nassau or 242-300-8477 from the Family Islands.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Foundation.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Last few minutes, we'll be able to talk with Ian Thomas all the way from Direct Marketers. Make sure you hit him up if you want to find out more about these products. 552-0212. 552-0212.
You got that right, Howard. Man, look here. People calling me right now and all kind of different things. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't even bring my bag up here, but Howard and I always talk about this. Every home should have a blood pressure monitor, no matter your age or your body size. You want to know your vitals to ensure that you're in the normal range. So you want to purchase a brand new state-of-the-art blood pressure monitor. It's only $65 right now. It's rechargeable, so you don't need batteries like the Boba. It's voice activated, so even if you wear glasses like me, or you might be visually impaired, even the device talks at you. It tells you what your blood pressure is. It tells you what your heartbeat is and all that good stuff. And it's at a great price. It's only $65. You want to give me a call, Ian Thomas, Direct Marketers, at 552-0212, 552-0212, and get yourself a blood pressure monitor today. Also, you're a blue-collar worker or maybe an individual who exercises early in the morning or late at night.
Sir, hold up. Before we go further.
Go ahead.
What is a blue-collar worker?
Blue-collar worker, that's like when you wear a white shirt but it's dirty. You know when you wash. So he said, "But can you blue-collar boy? You dingy neck."
I need to know
Go-
what a blue-collar
go
worker is.
bed.
I need to know what a blue-collar
No,
worker is.
blue-collar worker. It's a guy who works with his hands. Let's just say electrician, plumber, mason, carpenter, in the construction field, anything like that. That's a blue-collar worker.
Oh, so the collar was the Dickies collar with this, the blue collar from the Dickies shirt.
Yeah, so,
okay, go ahead.
So
Okay.
if you're a blue-collar worker.
I like
Or, I had a guy called me and he says, "Sir, late in the night I go looking for crab." So I said, okay, this is a great thing because he lives in Andros. So you get the device and it's a big light. It's a light that you put before. You know those.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can wear it and you can go
Oh,
on
you're
your
jogging.
ceiling.
I see a lot of
Yeah,
persons
people go jogging.
at 3 o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Which is wild.
Early in the morning or late at night, you're jogging. Now people can see you. Also, what I like about this, it doesn't go in any batteries. It's charges just like your cell phone. So the old ones, you had to go buy batteries and replace them. These are only $29.95. So like I said, get yourself this powerful, bright headlight. So when you're on the street, people, you can see where you're going and your whole surroundings illuminated, and people can see where, make sure that you're safe. It's rechargeable and it's waterproof. So you guys, like I said, going exercising, you work late in the night. I mean, in the ceiling, someplace dark, or you live on the island and you go looking for crab late in the night. That's what you can get. Give me a call at 552-0212. That's 552-0212. Get yourself this headlamp so you can see exactly where you is going. Also, people still asking me about those standby generators. This is a great time. The prices have been lowered. There's no reason why you shouldn't have a generator for your home right now or your business. You can get a standby generator made by Generac. It turns on immediately when the power goes out. There's a 7 kW. That's $4,595. $4,595. You can get the 14 kW at $6,495. 22 kW, $8,299. I had the 7 kW, Howard. I wanted more power, so I sold that when I got myself the 22 kW. It's wonderful.
What the hell are you getting all that?
Yeah, that's a lot of power. You know, sometimes
You got Igor
I
in
got
there.
speakers. I got speakers. And
Finally.
Yeah, it's crazy. But you feel so
It's
comfortable,
alive.
man. I'm telling you, feel comfortable, Howard.
Who you lighting up in the
The
thing?
electricity goes off. You don't have to move. Pow! In 3 to 5 seconds, electricity comes right on. People come through the corner. They think electricity on. When they go down the road, rest of the road in darkness. Why? Your boy get his generator on, and it ain't making no big noise.
You better tie that down with that same big rope you was talking about, the propane
I
thing.
have my generator. Okay, so you want a generator? You let someone build a platform, but 6 inches to almost a foot high. You rest to get the generator. You put it on the platform. The guys come, run the line for the gas to hook up to the gas tank. Then they run the lines for it to go into the meter box, and that's basically it. So you need a generator, you need a platform for it to sit on, you need to run the lines for the gas, and the guys to come hook it up right into the meter box. And it's just it's so good. I don't worry about nothing when electricity goes off, nothing spoiling or nothing. Get yourself a Generac generator. You guys seen the commercials online and all over the television. Generac, a strong brand. So you want to be independent.
Your whole house light up now.
My whole house, yeah,
because it's Christmas time and when people start cutting on the Christmas tree lights.
I could have the washer on, all the things. I could have the air conditioner on. Before they used to say with my 7 kW, only put on like 1 or 2 air conditions. But I ran 4 air conditions one time with it. Now I ain't gonna worry. I got a big 22 kW. I can have everything on. So I just have 2 gas tanks hooked up to it, and that's it. I just alternate. When one go off, one turn on. But my generator guy says keep on both tanks at the same time. But I just keep one on, and then I turn the next one off.
Yeah, because what does he know?
Yeah. I do it my way.
Not yes, sir. Not me.
So 552. Give me a call. You want a generator? 5520212. 5520212. Also, Howard and I ain't talked about this for a little while. IPTV. You want a better television watching experience? Get the IPTV. Over 4,000 stations, including local Bahamian stations. So you got stations in Jamaica, Haiti, Africa, India, all over the world. You can have kids stations, religious stations, Howard favorite stations, those little naughty stations. Yeah, the adult station.
Never.
Yeah, who's your daddy? Yeah, bad boy.
You know what I enjoyed the other day watching?
Yeah, I know. Just what I just said. Go ahead.
BT has some of the old movies.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
watch BAPS on
You
it.
watch BAPS? Okay, good.
I watch BAPS.
Yeah.
And I watched the 5 Heartbeats. So much.
Yeah, man. I like to watch some movies from back in the day.
Too.
I go to the 24-hour station that plays the same shows over and over again. So I'm watching Three's Company all night long, no commercials, next one after next one. I'm watching Bonanza. What else I watch? Get Smart. Who's the Boss? All those shows from back in the days. Dynasty. They have a station that's all Bruce Lee. All Bruce Lee movies, 24 hours a day. You haven't been in that party.
I never see that.
Yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I give Howard the same setup. He ain't explore all these. There's so much stations. Yes, there's so much stations. You got stations for children and you have stations for babies. I'm talking about hundreds of stations. Howard is here. He can attest to what I'm saying.
Yes.
It's so many stations. You have all the HBO, Cinemax, Movie Time, Showtime. You have all of the
And
NFL packages and the NBA packages.
Live TV.
NHL. Yeah, live television.
All the news in the world.
All the news you want.
Yeah.
All the ABCs, NBCs, and CBSs from every state, not just Miami, every state you can watch. You got CNN, you got Al Jazeera, you got a bunch of Christian stations out there, all the Cartoon Networks. What else do people like? All the Lifetime, LMN, Oprah Station, OWN. They've got everything. People been like, Ian, I'm so happy. So you want a better television watching experience? Over 4,000 stations? Because then, after a certain age, you want to stay home and enjoy your home. Give me a call. Ian Thomas, 552-0212, 552-0212. The cost for this.
Is the bomb.
IPTV, $225. $225 for the first month, and then $35 every additional month. $225
And
to
the
get
thing
you
about
set
it is
up,
that you don't
and only
you could
$35
actually
a month.
come off of you don't have to
cable.
of Netflix and cable and everything else because
definitely.
everything flows through that,
Everything,
including all the Netflix movies.
Yeah, yes,
I don't know if people knew that.
Yeah, definitely. They have the
all the Netflix movies,
all the pay-per-view
even
movies.
the movies that you can't watch
on Netflix
in your jurisdiction.
You got that right.
Because in the States you need your IP
Yeah,
address.
yeah,
you can
yeah,
get
yeah.
different
IP,
movies.
yeah, your IP address dictates which parts of Netflix you can get.
Right.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But so now when you go on Netflix on your IPTV, you can say, "Oh, I didn't know this was on Netflix. I didn't know this is on."
Well, now you know.
Now you know.
Okay. Also, got to tell you about this. You need a DNA test to prove if someone's your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, or your grandparent.
Is your mom?
Yeah, some people do a maternity test. Maternity test, see if someone's your mom. Paternity test to see if someone's your dad. Siblingship to see if someone's your brother or sister. Or grandparentage to see if this man or this woman is your grandparent. You want to call DNA Direct.
These some deep brow people just be getting in.
Yep, 324-0665. Listen, so many men out there are taking care of children that are not theirs. Unknowingly. I'm not talking about you met a woman and she have a child, but I'm talking about women telling you this is your baby and you taking care of a child and it's not yours. You want a paternity test done? Call DNA
I want to
Direct.
be in the dark.
Don't be in the dark.
I won't
Ladies
be
and gentlemen, don't be in the dark like Howard. Let me tell you, the reason
I
why
won't
people
be
choose DNA Direct. They're the least expensive on the island at $450 for an informational test. If you need a legal test, that's $550. They have a payment plan. You can do half down, pay the balance when the results come in, and they have a mobile service available 7 days a week between 7 and 7. That means you don't have to move.
And they don't come with no,
they ain't come with no signage.
no neon green vest with DNA Direct.
No. It's very inconspicuous. That
We will
means
never
ain't
know.
no one can know what time it is. Get yourself a paternity test to find out if you are the biological father of that child. And women, you're trying to prove that man down the road is your baby daddy. He been joking around. You need say, hey, I need a test done, and we can get this done. You can get a legal test for $550. Or
I've been so invested in these stories.
for $450.
You
Yeah,
ever watch like Paternity Court?
it is. I watch paternity court all the time
I feel like I'm so invested in these stories. And why do I even care about
No,
this?
you don't get because
But I need
you're
to
not
know.
Yeah, you just need to know. Inquiring minds need to know. And lastly, before I go, because I see time's winding down, ladies and gentlemen, especially gentlemen, and especially ladies, you want a better take this bully pill. I'm telling you, 6 bottle. It's a bottle of 6 pills.
Don't take all 6 now.
Don't take 6 at the same time.
Jesus.
You drink it with some water. Half an hour later, boom, you have a big,
These
strong,
men don't
hard
drink water.
erection. Yes.
They want
Something else.
Cerveza.
Yeah, well, whatever they want. But I know what they want. They ain't want that thing to be hanging down. They want that thing to be up north, up north, up north.
And then call DNA Direct.
No, listen here. Get yourself the bully pill. It's all natural. It doesn't matter if you have hypertension or diabetes. It won't interfere in your medication. It's only $55 for a bottle of 6. Get yourself the bully pill. You're going to love it. She's going to love it. And it's going to be a wonderful thing. Women, don't be afraid. You call for your men too. It's going to give them energy. And like I say, a nice, strong erection that he's been missing for years.
552-0212, guys. Give him a call, guys. That's Ian Thomas, all the way from Direct Marketers, talking to us about all these things. So you found out today about Centerville Convenience Store, Propane Plus, the standby Generac generators, solar, Sky Solar on Vintage Road, and the other spots and whatnot. You found out a great deal about these stuff. I'm grateful for the opportunity, my brother, always being able to do that. Call Ian for more information. Don't call me for Ian. Call Ian.
552-0212. That's 552-0212. Thank you so much, Howard. You're doing a great job, buddy. 96.9 FM, #1 station.
You can let me close off my own show, or you?
I just telling people.